Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. We are back with another stream. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you're here with me on Twitch, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. My hair is actually crazy now. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, guys. We are going to start off with a couple of ARG deck lists, one of which is Gardevoir, the other which is Stack Attack and Aganatel, which I completely dismissed when we tried it out on the day. Celestial Storm came out. I'm gonna give it another shot with a list that was semi-successful at the event, and then we're gonna move on to our Zorak Banet concept that I made a few changes to it. But Guardy is our first card. 230 HP, ability Secret Spring. You get to attach a fairy energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. And then the attack Infinite Force, you deal 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. Twilight GX, you get to shuffle 10 cards from your discard pile into your deck. It used to be one of the best GX attacks because you could just shuffle back 10 item cards and then Garbodor decks were completely useless. But this deck is definitely a bit outdated. We have Gallade in combination with Gardevoir, 150 HP, ability Premonition. You get to look at the top 5 cards and put them in any order, and then combined with Octillery, that's a really nice ability to have. And we have Sensitive Blade, dealing 60 damage plus 70 more if you ended up playing a draw support, not a draw supporter, any supporter this turn. Dylan, thank you so much for the bits, very kind of you for the cheers. Your job, guys, today is to cover up Guardy as much as you can. And yeah, that's the lineup. Jedi, Dylan, and everyone else in chat, thank you so much for being here right now. The 4-2-3-2 line of Guardy, we have the 1-1 Octillery with Abyssal Hand to drop to 5 cards. We have the 1 Alolan Vulpix to try and set up. And we have triple Tablelate so that we can get the turn 1 Bridget going and along with everything else. We have 4 N, 3 Sycamore, 1 Cynthia, and 2 Bridget, so a little bit thin on the supporter counts here. We have double Guzma as well, so low on the Guzmas too, but we have to make space for the Mysterious Treasure, which allows us to search for Psychic Pokemon, therefore increasing the consistency of the deck by being able to search for Lele easier, and also our Ralts and our Kirlias. For Ultra Roll for Candy so that we can get our evolutions going. Triple Max Potion, as we're playing that style of Guardy for now since the format switched to a non-one-hit KO kind of type of deal. Double Field Blower to have abilities to get rid of opposing parallels, a single Parallel CD, a single Super Rod for recovery, and 2 Choice Bands for more damage output. 4 DCs and 8 basic Fairy Energy round out the deck, and so let's jump into the ladder and see how Guardy can do today. Double Confaded, the format is not making you excited for Worlds. Big Loader, thanks so much for the follow. I mean, the pressure to go X2 was always going to be there, right? So I mean, the format, I think the format being a bit on the slower end means ties could be an issue. So that would be the thing I would be the most worried about at this point, I think. Okay, so we get double routes start. We are going first. I don't think I can bridge it with this hand, but we'll see what the mulligans end up giving us here. We are up against what seems to be Espion Garb, and my opponent is playing Delinquent. So let's hope that we will not add, never mind, I was gonna say let's hope that we will not add another piece to the Delinquent compilation video that I want to work on. Yesterday someone very kindly sent me, I believe, 2 instances where I got Delinquented to 0, which were in the Greninja videos, I believe. If any of you remember when I got Delinquented, I know I got Delinquented yesterday, I know I got Delinquented with Greninja, but I know I've been Delinquented to 0 a few more times, so if any of you remember the video in which that happened and you send it to me on Facebook, I will happily give you a code card. Instead of having one person compile everything up, if you remember an instance and I didn't have it before, please send me the video and the time, and I will happily add it to our compilation. Okay, so we get the raw Bridget, but we are up against a Latios right off the bat, which is very scary. I also don't have Floatstone in this list, so evolving into Octillery is gonna be a bit suicidal, especially with 1 TC and 1 Fairy priced. 1 TC, 1 Fairy priced. Both Gallade are priced as well, and I have a feeling this is gonna be Zoroark. Yeah, and 1 Lele as well. So not the best, but not the worst start. Yeah. What do I think? And hello, Joe Bro. What do I think will be the best deck for Worlds? It's really hard to say. I mean, the best deck for Worlds, you can only know after the fact when you've played your rounds, right? You don't know what you're up against, what you're gonna be playing against. You might choose Buzzrock and then go up against pure Malamars, and you're gonna be in trouble. You might choose Zoro Garb and go against Buzzrocks, and you end up losing all your rounds. So it's really hard to say what will be the best deck for Worlds. Yeah, Buzzrock seems like a decent choice. Double Cup faded. You made a Blaziken GX deck post rotation and it works really well. Okay. Does it have the new? Geez, do I really want to evolve? I think I have to. Blaziken GX without the new Blaziken, I don't think it's gonna work that well. I think you have to wait until the new Blaziken, well, not the new Blaziken, but the Blaziken comes out for you to really give it a go. Okay. Do I really want to discard the Field Blower? Probably not. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. It's okay. I'm gonna grab a Kirlia, of course. Gonna go ahead and grab a Kirlia. I'll evolve the middle routes because why not? I'll do this, and then I will Abyssal Hand for 3 cards. At DC, I wouldn't mind at DC. Okay, I got 2 of them. That works. It puts my Octillery back onto the bench where it's kind of safe. We'll get the Vulpix, and we will be able to beacon for a Kirlia and a Lele. I am guaranteed to be able to play those 2 cards. We are up against Zoroark, Garbodor as mentioned, but our 2 Gallades are priced. Yeah, Ditto Prism and Firestar Blaziken should be pretty good when they come out. Is Ditto Prism coming out in the Dragon Majesty set, or is it gonna be until the 0 Hour set? Zero Cargo is a pretty decent choice as well. We see a puzzle that definitely has to be double puzzle, right? My opponent actually gonna double puzzle for Carbotoxin Floatstone right off the bat? No, he rearranges the 3 cards. That is very odd when you have trade. I mean, unless you're looking for something very specific, but what could my opponent actually be looking for at this point? No Destroyer King. I did not see the Magcargo GX list from Japan. I try not to look at future cards because I'm focused on Worlds, so looking at Magcargo GX, which is not available for Worlds and not relevant for Worlds, does not help me win Worlds. Worlds is not this weekend, but the one afterwards. Wow, my opponent actually commits a second energy to that. Okay, so our Ralts and Kirlia survived. That's really good news. We can do this. Then, am I really gonna lose another DC to the Vulpix to retreat it? I think that would be pretty bad, but getting a prize would be nice. It's just, it's not very likely I will get a prize anyways. I mean, Lele for Kuzma gets me a prize if I find a Fairy Energy. That might be my best play. No threat of Carbotoxin. I'm gonna go for it, I think. I am going to go for it. I'm Ultra Balling. I'm not grabbing anything. I'm attaching the DC. I am going to grab... I probably should have waited. I probably should have Abyssal Handed, but it's fine. I'll grab the Guzma. So we're looking for a Fairy Energy. just a Fairy Energy is pretty good here. And we've played 4 item cards so far. We do find the Fairy Energy very nicely. We can Secret Spring onto ourselves. And we can take the first KO. Yeah. A Parallel would definitely not hurt us, which makes me a happy camper. We might see a Breakthrough, put me at 90 damage total and KO a Vulpix. I would be okay with that. As long as I don't overextend my item cards. This Gardevoir is probably going to take at least 3 prizes. Wait, we see another puzzle piece, a single puzzle piece. My opponent is heavily misplaying those puzzle pieces. Like, if you're going to trade for the next 2 cards, why do you want to take a look at the next 3? These are huge misplays for my opponent. Huge misplays for my opponent. He built a Zoroark Break deck and went 3-1, only lost to a Zorgarb and beat 2 Buzzwole. That's pretty good. I don't think Zoroark Break is that good. Like, there's no way you choose to go to the stage 2 Zoroark Break over a Zoroark GX, but I do see the merit of it. I do see the merit of using it. Okay, so we are going to see a Breakthrough. My opponent does KO the Vulpix. He also removed my DCE, so I only have 1 DCE left. Ooh, top taking the Parallel is insane here. That's such good value for what I have on the field. And I think I just sent it. All I'm looking for is 1 Fairy Energy. I don't even need to max Potion here. That's the thing. I don't even need to max Potion. I will bench the Ralts though. And I will Cynthia. Okay, so I got all the energies. I actually got all the energies I wanted and could have wanted. And so here's the thing. What's my opponent's follow-up? Only 4 item cards. A max bench Choice Banded Zoroark deals 150 minus 20, that's 130 plus 90, that's 220 damage. So my Gardevoir is in no risk of getting KO'd. And if that happens, if he goes for maximum damage, I would rather not build up for a one-shot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. A Guardy would have been insane. The max potion is just as insane. We're gonna Infinite Force, and that's gonna be the KO. Hands like that happen too often, indeed. Indeed. One turn you don't have any energy, then next you have all the energy. And next you have all the energy in your hand. So we're gonna see a DC on the Zoroark. TCE on the Zoroarky. But yeah, my opponent couldn't end up doing pitiful damage here. So I'm not too worried. I'm pretty sure we have this game won. We're gonna see an end, that's fine. Not a big deal. I generally think my opponent misplayed those 2 puzzle pieces big time. Really big time. Unless you're in a super desperate situation to where you might dead draw, you'd never play single puzzle like that. And I've seen way too many players do that. Choice Band barely does 90 damage. I'm definitely healing here. This will add quite a few item cards. If I end up setting up another Guardy, which I think would be good. I wish I had Gallade though. That would make this so much easier. I would have retreated, searched for Gallade, and then I'd be 1 energy away from one-shotting the Zoroark. Well, 1 energy on 1 supporter away, I guess. Ooh, so no draw supporter means we wouldn't have knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 item cards. 7 item cards. Okay. So okay, I generally think my play here is to Twilight GX. I'm not gonna two-shotting the Zoroark isn't that really a big deal, but Twilight actually gives me all the item cards back, so that Zoroark is not a threat. It gives me energy back, it gives me the Guzma back. I guess I can keep some items, such as one Mysterious Treasure. Yeah, I can keep some items. That seems good. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Hello, Serpendage. And yeah, Tamadrommer. I'm sure if you focus to your maximum, you'll be able to do well at the challenge. I could have killed the Zoroark, yes. I could have KO'd the Zoroark, Patel, but I'd rather take it a bit slower. I can KO it the next turn, but I also prevent Trash Challenge from building up too much damage. I know I could have KO'd the Zoroark. I purposely chose not to take a KO in order to prevent Trash Challenge from being an issue. Now that my opponent has committed to both Trash Challenge and no Garbo toxin, this should be easy cruising. Yeah. We're gonna see a Guzma onto the Octillery, but that's not even a KO. That's 10 short of the KO. It does save his Zoroark, I guess. It does save the Zoroark. No, it doesn't actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It actually does not. It actually does not save the Zoroark from getting one shot here. Yeah, so I was just being careful, Patel. Like, just because you can KO a Pokemon doesn't mean you have to. Yeah. I was looking beyond the obvious, beyond my immediate turn, into how I could KO Zoroark and prevent Trash Challenge from being a big deal. And I accomplished exactly that. And then Infinite Force gets us the perfect knockouts. Okay, DC, Lele. We're gonna see a Lele, probably for an N, which is completely fine because nothing can stop us from just outright. I mean, I guess a Fieldlore can stop us from KOing a Zoroark. However, any energy means we KO the Zoroark back. So we're good. We are good. And worst comes to worst, we end up healing the Zoroark if we really need to. But with only 3 item cards, I don't foresee that changing anytime soon. And there's the win. There's the win. Hello, Diamond Warrior. The stream's pretty well. Going pretty well. We're 2-0 with our Guardy deck. Well, essentially 1-0. The first game did not count, right? The first game definitely didn't count. Okay. So looking for an opponent. And we're up against Azul. We are up against Azul, who I think is using Buzzwole with Magcargo. So you guys can actually see both sides of the stream. How do I see Gardevoir in post-rotation? I generally don't know. I generally couldn't tell you right now, simply because I have not thought about post-rotation. It might be good. The format is definitely going to slow down, so it might be good. But I'm generally not sure. Okay, so we get an okay-ish start. Azul is going first. So our route is probably going to go down. Gets a card from the mulligan, gets a top deck as well. Yeah, I could see from the previous screen that he was playing Buzz Magcargo. Definitely see that from the previous screen. We're going to see an Ultra Ball here. For Slugma maybe. Yep, there it is. Energy and Cynthia. So yeah, Buzzwole definitely has the upper hand in this match. Buzzwole definitely has the upper hand. We're gonna see an Oranguru. Alright, Guru with Magcargo is nice. No, ARG es un mazo de... This is so bad. We might just lose the Ralts here, but I think I still attached to it. No, well, you know what? I'm gonna... If the Alolan Vulpix is available, which it is, then yeah, I do bridge it. Because I can get Octillery. Oh, Octillery is the card that's prized, of course. Of course, Octillery is the card that is prized. I mean, I think I still do this. I don't want to fill up my bench though, because I need to save a spot for Lele. So I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna promote the Vulpix, and we're gonna begin. Because last time I saw a list like that one, they weren't playing too many strong energies. It was mostly basic energies. And yeah, so ARG is a tournament circuit series. It's not for Argentina decks. Okay, so we're gonna see the Magcargo. The Magcargo could give him the cards to get a KO here, which I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. If Octillery had not been prized, I guess I would have grabbed Octillery and Lele maybe? Not sure. Stadium, Smooth Over, and N. Okay, I am happy with that N. Yeah, I am happy with that N. A rare candy would have made me happier, but it is what it is. Okay. So the Jet Punch damage, is actually gonna be pretty relevant. Yeah. The Jet Punch damage is actually going to be very relevant here. Hoping Azul whiffed that energy. That would be nice. He's gonna Smooth Over. Dama Drummer, I think the Baby Bus for now. Oh gosh, he does have, well, he finds the Beast Energy. Right, he does find the Beast Energy. Okay, so I don't have a way to pressure that puzzle at this stage, so I have to use Lele, and I need to find a TC. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my Kirlia. I also can't attach an energy. The Choice Band, hitting for 80. I guess I'll keep it here, and then I'll Cynthia. Okay. This is actually pretty okay. We're gonna Parallel City him. We're gonna definitely Rare Candy into the Gallade. Even the Subrod is good here. So I'm gonna Premonition. I will put the N at the top, so the rest of the cards actually do not matter. And we are going to Energy Drive. Now next turn is gonna be very interesting and very difficult. Yeah, Tama Drummer, if you really wanted the Regirock, then probably replace the second Acerola for the Regirock. Yeah, it might be important for the Rayquaza numbers. And hello Collapsing Rebel and the Real Butter. Thank you so much for being here. I am doing well. How about you guys? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gracias, Rosy. Muchas gracias. We're gonna see a Guzma to knock out my Kirlia, or not. That's not gonna be knockout, right? We're gonna see a Smooth Over for next turn. We will mess that up with our N. And we're gonna lose our Remoraid. I think I'm okay with that. I think I am okay with that. Sean, thank you so much. Him taking prizes does mean that his absorption is getting weaker and weaker, right? So we just need a Guardy here or an Ultra Ball. Okay, we got the Guardy. We did get the Guardy, so we can pressure that Buzz. Gonna Premonition. Ooh. Okay, so I really wouldn't mind that Max Potion, because he's gonna hit me for more damage. I would love to have a guaranteed Max Potion next turn. But I think I'm gonna have to hope to get it. Or, yeah, I have to go for the draw supporter, for the safe draw supporter. I can't afford not to. Another cool thing about this is that both Buzzwoles are now in range of Sensitive Blade. Yeah. I know, Dylan, thank you. We do end up streaming at the same time. I think because we're both doing a ton of coaching. So we both end up doing the same thing at the same time, pretty much. Okay. So, Azul is going to get something off of the Magcargo and the Oranguru. Hola, Brawlhalla. Thanks so much for being here. Wait, he didn't smooth over? He's gonna Flowstone the active. He's gonna get the stadium. Oh, he did smooth over. And he has the synth. Okay, so very nice. Very nice hand for Azul. Now, here's the issue though. Well, I guess it's not a big issue. Choice band. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't put the Max Potion at the top. So Azul had everything he could have wanted. And yeah, like people ask, why did 130 plus 80? Yeah, it is KO. Why did Guardy disappear? This is why. Yeah, this is exactly the reason why Guardy disappeared. Buzzwole is the reason Guardy disappeared. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna Lele for N here. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this and this. He does have Magcargo plus Smooth over though, so he is guaranteed a B-String, and he needs B-String plus basically Choice Band plus Guzma to win. So he needs 3 very specific cards. Right? He needs 3 very specific cards. Okay, so I'm gonna attach there. I'm gonna end him. The 90 damage is so clutch. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be my Lele's in the end, trying to get the win here. Maybe I should not have benched that Remoraid. Probably should not have benched that Remoraid. And yeah, I won't have a follow-up N. Maybe that Max Potion could be useful. 2 turns in. Yeah. Do you have any tips, advice for somebody that plans on streaming in the future? Do it because you want to do it and because you enjoy it, and don't do it because you want to get famous or you want to get rich, because those are the wrong reasons to do it, and that puts a layer of pressure that is definitely not needed onto you. Yeah. Oh wow, promotes him a Magcargo. Has a Buzzwole, attaches an energy, plays a Choice Band. Smooth over for Guzma? Or for B-String? Wow. I guess you put B-String because then you have outs, Lele outs to Guzma? Yeah. Does he get it? No, Sycamore, okay. Okay, the new Buzzwole is insane though. The fact that he got Buzzwole, Energy, and Choice Band off of the end to 2, it's like... Those were the 3 dream cards. Those were 100% his 3 dream cards. I survived another turn, but I'm gonna lose the next turn. That was a crazy end to 2. Oh well. That was a crazy end to 2. He put the B-string at the top, and he got the Sycamore off of the Oranguru. Like, I wish I drew like Azul. I really wish I did. There's the Lele. So if we can't end, we lose, and we know we can't end. He 100% has the win next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I deal 170 damage. I can't get a KO on the Buzzwole next turn. If I had Secret Spring onto this guy, then maybe. Well, I guess if I knock out... No. He already P-stringed. There's no way. There's no way. There is no way. Yeah. I mean, what do you do against the perfect end hand and then the perfect Sycamore, right? What do you do? Oh well. Yeah, so Guardy's okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, Dylan. You're telling me wait until 5 energy on Lele KO bench. He has 2 Buzzwoles ready. He has a Lele in his hand. He's down to 2 prizes. He's gonna Kuzma. I don't have more than this turn. If I don't knock out both Buzzwoles this turn, I immediately lose. There's no way to wait. Yeah? It's like you have to look beyond this turn. Yes, I survived. I immediately lose the next turn. Yeah, so there's no point. Okay, so that's gonna be it for Gardevoir. Yeah, that's gonna... No, not even Magcargo. Like, Magcargo is irrelevant. He has the Lele in his hand. Lele, Guzma. He left the Magcargo in front. So I KO the Magcargo. He benches Lele, finds a Guzma, KOs my Lele. That's game. That's gonna be it for Gardevoir, guys. We are now going to move on to the Beast Box decks, Naganadel Stagataka, which featured at the ARG tournament circuit as well. So don't go anywhere, guys, and if you're watching YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. TG to Azul. GG, and I will see you guys in a bit.